Implementing AI Evals feels like staring at a giant wall of sticky notes. How many samples do I need? Who actually writes the rubrics? What happens when the judge is wrong? Which model do I even pick as the judge? The questions stack up faster than the answers. Today we cut through the noise. 4 questions. Real answers. Let us go. Question 1. How big should your golden dataset actually be? Start with 200 examples. Not 2,000, not 20,000. 200 hand-labeled examples is the sweet spot. Quality beats quantity by a mile here. You want a tight, curated set of edge cases, the trickiest user queries you can find, and every failure mode you already know hurts your product. Once your judge prompt can grade those 200 examples accurately, then you scale up. If your baseline dataset is garbage, your automated evals are garbage too. Start small. Start sharp. Stay disciplined. Question 2. Who actually writes the grading rubrics? Not the engineers, the domain experts. We call them benevolent dictators. If you are building a legal AI, a senior lawyer defines what accurate means. If you are building a medical AI, a doctor defines what safe means. If you are building a finance AI, a CFA defines what compliant means. The PM's job is to translate that expert knowledge into a structured, prompt the judge model can run end to end. Engineers build the pipeline. Experts define the truth. PMs bridge the two. Question 3. What if the judge LLM itself is wrong? This is the classic who validates the validator problem. The honest answer is your judge will be wrong sometimes. That is exactly why you audit it continuously, every single week. Grab 50 random outputs your judge already graded. Have a human review them side by side with the judge's verdict. Where the human and the judge disagree, you have a bug in your judge prompt. You tweak the prompt, you rerun the test, you improve the accuracy. Over time, the judge gets sharper. It is a feedback loop, not a fire and forget. Question 4. Should you use a smarter model to judge a smaller model? Yes, absolutely yes. This is the industry standard for a reason. If your production app runs a fast, cheap model like Haiku or GPT-4 Mini, your judge should be the heavyweight. Sonnet 4.6, Opus 4.7, GPT-4. The judge does not need to be fast. It needs to be ruthlessly accurate. Spend money on evaluation so you save money in production. Cheap in prod, smart in eval. That is the rule. So let us recap. Start small with 200 quality examples. Let domain experts write the rules. Audit your judge every single week, and use your smartest model as the judge. That is the playbook. We have covered how to evaluate AI end-to-end. Next episode, we shift gears and build SAW with AI from the ground up. Hit subscribe so you do not miss it. Drop your eval questions in the comments below. See you in episode 22.